Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thanks again for joining me here. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. Quick look here again at Bitcoin, double checking a couple of key factors here. Just a quick update from earlier today. When we looked at this earlier, Bitcoin was looking fairly strong at the support level here at about 65,500. Okay, that's a previous daily candlestick closure, or more importantly, that is essentially an area that we saw the most recent high. That's a local high. We've since lost that level, came down really close to 64,400 mark. We barely didn't get filled on our long position, but the price looks like it's pulling back, so we might actually still get that fill. Either way you look at it here, there's a solid chance we're going to see this 0.618, 0.786 fib level now that we've lost that potential support, the most recent high, as a potential new low. So new to the channel, welcome aboard. Thanks again for watching. Do me a favor, hit the like button, comment below. Absolutely appreciate that. Help grow the channel, get this in front of more people. If you do want to become a better trader, CryptoCache.tech is a site, link down below. So we're looking at the last 7 days of liquidation here, and we can see here, of course, that there's a massive concentration of shorts at about 66,850. That level is growing, so a lot of people are adding more to their short bag to effectively consider the price action going down. I don't blame you, don't fault you for that. I would totally short too if we had hit 67,000. Honestly, that was my original target. At this point, though, we can see some late longs at 64K, but generally speaking, a lot of longs down at about 60,000, plus or minus a few. Okay, so again, that's actually growing. This level here is absolutely growing. So I think there's more confidence in the sense that the price action may not go that low, and if it does, once again, 60,000 is a pretty solid support level. All right, so that's the liquidation data that we can see there. Let's look at the daily time frame and just quickly summarize a couple of things I discussed earlier today with the moving averages, and just kind of recognize too that we're over the 50-day SMA. Okay, so again, this could very well be the new low potentially here at about 65,000. So we close here at this point for the next couple of days. Decent chance that 50-day SMA becomes the new low. So again, keep in mind 50-day SMA is more so just kind of a trendsetter. When we're above the 50-day SMA, it's really an important level, letting us know that we are mostly on the right side of tracks. You know, we're feeling good, and we have some confidence. We can trade with confidence, knowing, you know, to the upside, knowing it's going to continue. However, as you can see right now, there's a lot more volume adding in at that slow 66,000 mark. So 66,000 is now that new point of control. Again, it used to be 67, now it's 66. I mean, it's a bit of both, honestly. It's just a support/resistance range. So the truth is, we're going to need a lot of volume to get through 66/67,000. But we'll get there eventually if we continue to build. At this point, we don't go much lower. Either way, I'd welcome a lower point just because I think that 63.5 is going to be a solid consideration for a bounce if it comes to that level. So just know we're truly bullish on most every time frame, minus the fact that stochastic's finally swinging down, and it makes sense, right? Stochastic swings, second swing, which we're seeing right now roughly, is likely to have more impact than the first. So we could very well see the price pull back. I think it's decently likely for us to see a pullback here, at least just to the more recent levels. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove this alert. We'll set a new one here shortly, kind of see where we're at. So on the 4-hour time frame, just to double check a couple of things here, we want to recognize that we are above all moving averages. 4-hour time frame is still looking pretty solid. Well, again, we're starting to see this momentous shift where we see the stochastic RSI and traditional MACD here coming down. We also have consideration above 50 in the RSI. So again, perfect world, price action comes down to one of these two levels and essentially pivots and bounces from here. As long as we don't come lower than 63,500, we should be in solid shape to be able to see the next leg up for our Elliott wave to test that potentially 69 to 74,000 range. Okay, but again, we got to get through this resistance at 67,000, which is you know, a pretty obvious area that we've known for a while. Okay, either way you look at it here, we can see a decent amount of divergence here with TD sequential. We came down to an 8. And essentially just in a position where each Ichimoku cloud is still holding above the price action, so we still got some bullish behavior, and we're not in a terrible situation here at all. This is still looking quite favorable, but once more, we got to double check and keep in mind 64,400, 63,500 are those two areas of support based on Fibonacci. So it seems pretty likely that one of those two areas are going to be retested here. The Ichimoku cloud, the lagging span is now under the price action, conversion line is below the baseline, and the cloud is kind of hanging out here. So if all goes well, the price just kind of comes down right here and continues further up, and we can go ahead and adjust this guy to bounce from here. Okay, all in all, pretty decent shape here though, folks. Absolutely appreciate you know, again, the support I've been getting here recently with my evening Bitcoin analysis. So thank you so much for liking the video, commenting below, and it's always my pleasure. If you want to join the best exchange possible, link down below for this guys here as well. BitUnix, awesome rewards. Use my link to register. Check them out. No KYC or VPN required. They're a phenomenal exchange. Thank you again, folks. We'll look forward to seeing the next one. Have a good rest of your day.